I'm Sarah Fergani with your KENS 5 News Now. 2 victims and bullet casings, all that police have to work with after rushing to reports of an overnight shooting in San Antonio. Police say they found a dead woman and a man shot in the chest in the garage of a home on Espada Cliff on the east side. Right now, the only evidence is bullet casings left behind in the grass and no description of a shooter. Police say the man was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Though shootings like that are just about an everyday occurrence in San Antonio, violent crime in our city is actually down, according to SAPD and UTSA. The two partnered up for a violent crime reduction plan and presented their findings to City Council on Tuesday. They compared 2022 to 2023, showing violent crime is down by more than 7%. They also said 13% fewer people called the police for a violent crime. SAPD and UTSA said these findings are just part of phase 1 that included hotspot policing. That's when an officer goes to a crime-ridden area and parks a patrol vehicle with its lights on for at least 15 minutes. A U.S. district judge is ruling that the Texas Health and Human Services Commission will have to pay $100,000 a day until its foster care system is in compliance. The state has been in a legal battle for almost 13 years over failures in its foster care system. The attorneys who filed the suit represent the nearly 9,000 children in permanent state custody. Last year, those attorneys claimed the state is violating nearly a dozen direct court orders for caring for foster children, particularly those who claim they've been abused or do not have licensed placement. The next hearing is scheduled for June. Horse-drawn carriages have been a San Antonio staple dating back to 1865, when the city first issued permits for the industry. Now, some are calling the carriages inhumane and cruel. City council members are again looking to slowly phase out their use in San Antonio. They say as construction gets worse and the days get hotter, the horses simply don't belong downtown. However, advocates for the use of horse-drawn carriages and the owners say their horses are treated well with better health care than most people, and they told us they're one of the most regulated industries.
We're not allowed to work when the temperature's above 95. We wouldn't do anyway. We don't work when it's cold. We get inspected every year by the city vet. We have ACS out. We also have to get our own vet inspection certificates twice a year.
Over the last 10 years, records that we obtained showed 5 cases of the city responding to downed horses, downed horse carriages, or horses in distress. And the earliest was in January 2014, the most recent in January 2023. Today, a committee will decide to refer it to the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Changes are coming just 3 weeks after a deadly school bus crash killed a 5-year-old boy. Hayes ISD school board members voted to buy brand new buses with seat belts. On March 22nd, a school bus with more than 40 pre-K kids was returning from a zoo field trip when another driver crashed into them near Bastrop. 5-year-old Ulysses Rodriguez Montoya was killed, and during the board meeting last night, bus drivers raised concerns about implementing a disciplinary plan that ensures students wear their seat belts.
And while I have been driving all of those kids consistently for the last 4 years and they know me, they still aren't going to listen to me no matter what. If there's no policy that states that you need to wear them and there's no action against if you don't wear them, then all this money and time and effort and all of these community members that have come forth to speak, it will mean nothing.
Hayes ISD says new buses should start arriving in the next few weeks. A move to ban certain books at schools is gaining popularity across the country, according to a new report. It showed the most censored books discuss sex, abortion, or rape, while other books included topics like racism and LGBTQ+ subjects. Advocacy group PEN America compiled all that data. It showed 4,300 instances of book bans during the first half of this school year. That's more than the entire 2022-23 school year. Florida topped the list with 3,100 bans compared to Texas's 141. Vandals hit an East Side church again. Now the pastor there says they've got to do something about it.
These walls here, windows have been destroyed on several occasions. You can see that they're boarded out. All the way down to our kitchen area, you see where the burglar bars were pulled out.
Anthony Dixon is a pastor at Mount Gilead Baptist Church on East Crockett Street. He says homeless people have broken several windows in the past few months. Now the church is trying to install cameras and a security gate.
We want to try to keep everything looking as natural as we can without it looking like a prison. We feel like if we can get our fencing taken care of here, that would cut down on a lot of the damages that's going on here.
And he said that fencing will cost him about $40,000. Pastor Dixon knows raising the money will be a challenge, but he says they're praying and have hope it'll happen. More construction coming in North Loop 1604. Get ready. TxDOT will begin phase 4 of that project soon, focusing on the loop from 281 to Redland Road. The plan is to expand the lanes from 4 to 10 and add HOV lanes. Officials say the expansion would limit congestion for 150,000 drivers that travel through this area every day. And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Pagani.